What is going on, guys? It's Drake Winchester here, and today we will be talking about the final Zombies Chronicles talk, which this is probably like my sixth or seventh time trying to upload this, and I'm actually trying to do what I was planning to do and not just like explain every little bit of the map and actually just describe why it was or wasn't in Zombies Chronicles and whether I like the map or not. And maybe like a short little thing of what I liked and didn't like. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So first map we have is Transit, which nobody really liked this map. There are a few people who have liked it. I don't play it because I didn't like it. It was a very hard map. Um, so this map was not in Zombies Chronicles. There was actually only one Black Ops 2 map that was in this map, as I probably said in my other two parts. Um, so yeah, it wasn't in Zombies Chronicles, which I don't really have an explanation for other than the fact that no one really wanted it back. There were a few people who actually wanted it back. I know the Smith Plays wanted it back. I know a bunch of his subscribers wanted it back. A bunch of other YouTubers wanted it back. But, like, the majority of people who play COD didn't really want it back. So, meh. I mean, it could have been made a lot better if it had actually come back. I wouldn't have actually been too pissed off. I would have probably enjoyed it. I don't know. But alright, some of the things I liked the buildables, except the wonder weapon, the jet gun. That was garbage. Um, I like the locations, and I like how you have to use the bus to get to all of them. I mean, you can run to each location, but you got to deal with little creatures that come out after you, which they're not too hard to deal with. You guys can figure it out. Um, let's see what else. I liked a lot of the Black Ops 2 guns. Uh, I don't really have much to say on that matter. I didn't like the EMP grenades. They could help sometimes, but they were mostly just garbage. Um, so I almost think that's about it. There wasn't really much to say about this map. I didn't like the way that they set up the pack-a-punch machine. I hated that. But anyway, that's it for Transit. So we're uh, we're moving on now. We are moving on as soon as that video ends. All right. So next map we have is Nuketown. That one was a fun map. I will say that right now. That was a great map. It was very difficult, so I don't play it too often. It's a remake on the version of the Black Ops 1 multiplayer map of Nuketown. So it's not the Black Ops 2 Nuketown, but it is still Nuketown. It is actually linked to the multiplayer. Um, Basically, it happens after the multiplayer battle. The dead soldiers that we played as in the multiplayer game come back from Element 115 in the area, so it revives them. They kill all the scientists who were studying, and then they send in CIA and CDC to go in and take out the zombie menace. Of course, they don't make it out; they end up dying. But this is going on at the same time as Moon, so you can hear Richtofen the whole time. And at round 25, he'll even take over because he swaps souls with Samantha. But anyway, this map was not in Zombies Chronicles, obviously. As I said, there's only one that was in it. Only one Black Ops 2 map that was in Chronicles. But I don't know. I like the roulette. Yeah. I'm not doing too much. No. My games are bad. Turn the game off. Came back and now I can't even get logged in for 15 minutes. Get back in the lobby. Why? It won't let me in anything. It won't let you even into any games. No. It keeps showing up the thing. 0 lobbies, 0 out of 4 games, 0 out of 7 games, and then every once in a while it pop a couple numbers 212. But I've had that happen to me before. Usually I restart. I'm gonna get rid of the fucking deal. Nobody wants to play it. Sorry's about that. That was my father. Anyway, so yeah, where was I? Nuketown, yeah. So I like the roulette. The perks in the pack punch, they drop in randomly. So it's completely random as to like you can get Jug either like round 5 or you can get it on round 25. If you're playing solo, quick revive drops automatically. But I like some of the guns they added in, the LSAT and the M27. I like how you have to be like a master at training the zombies to play this. But then again, I kind of don't like it. I am really good at training, I won't lie, but I'm not going to say I'm the best. I'm okay at training. But yeah, originally you could only get this with the season pass, but now you can buy it for $5. That's about it. There wasn't much to say about that. So we're moving on to Die Rise, which I'm using someone else's gameplay. Some guy named Jugger Wicco. Wicco is spelled Wicho. So, shout out to him for the gameplay. I didn't ask permission. It's the only thing I could find. There was no trailers for this. Don't yell at me. Don't go and talk shit in my comment section, please. But I have never played this map. It's the only Black Ops 2 map I've never played, so I don't even know why I'm bothering to talk about this. It wasn't in the DLC. No one wanted this back. But I mean, I'll tell you what I liked from like what I've seen. I like this submachine gun they added in the PDW. I like the wonder weapon in this map, the Sickle Fire. It like fires this big soapy substance that makes a zombie slip and fall in it. It can take out almost entire hordes. Of course, you can slip on it too and accidentally fall off the map. Because there's so many areas, like the area he's looking at right now at the bottom of the stairs. He could fall off the map through there. As I said, I mean, I didn't like the special perk that was in this map. I kind of like the one that was in Transit, Tombstone. Basically, if you bleed out in multiplayer, you can pick up the Tombstone. That's where you bled out, and you can get all your weapons and perks back, except for Tombstone. That was okay. Not on Transit, but in the actual just town map. I didn't like the perk in this map, Who's Who, because it's like if you go down, you respawn. I mean, you're still downed right there, but you create like a clone of yourself that only has an M1911 and claymores if you bought them, and you can try to revive yourself. But of course, the zombies are going to make sure that's not going to happen. You have no perks. You have an M1911 with not even full ammo, and just claymores if you happen to buy them. So it's a garbage perk. Doesn't really help out too much. So that's about all I can say. I mean, the parkour in this map seems fun. Trying to make sure not to take too much fall damage. That's about it. I can't really say too much about this map, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip this, and we will move on to the next map, which is Mob of the Dead. One of the most badass maps ever. I loved it. It's extremely hard. I haven't played it in a while, but I loved it. I might even play it again soon. I'm not going to obviously do it on video because I can't figure out how to get videos on PS3 to put on YouTube. I don't even know if there's a way to do it. Like, I know I can't play multiplayer on there either. But anyway, point being, shit. Let me plug in my charger. There we go. Charger's in. So, anyway, I love this map. I loved everything about it. Even Brutus, the piece of shit boss, he's fucking annoying. I still love this game, though. I love the characters. I love the way the zombies looked. I love the plane that you escape on. Well, okay, you build to escape on. You end up crashing on the Golden Gate Bridge, and then you use the electric chairs, and you go back to Alcatraz, so it's a complete loop. Okay, JC, I might check your live stream out in a second. I like the Tommy gun. That came back. The Uzi was in it. The AK-47 was in it. I like the Wonder Weapon. The Blundergat is an overpowered shotgun. I love the buildables. The shield came back. It was originally in transit. I like the upgrade for the Blundergat. The Acid Gat makes fire 3 shots at stick and then explode into acid. The Pack Punch version of the Acid Gat makes them go to the things. I like the Afterlife mode. There's no quick revive, so Afterlife takes the place of that. You can use it to revive yourself, but you can also use the Afterlife to turn everything on. If you get down by zombies and they put you in Afterlife, of course you lose all your perks and everything. But if you down yourself at one of the little Afterlife boxes, you keep all your perks and everything, you're fine. So on solo, you get 3 Afterlives, max, and you regenerate 1 each round if you've used them. Multiplayer, you only get 1 each per round. I like that tomahawk there, the Hell's Retriever. It was a badass fucking wonder weapon. I love the way the mystery box looked. That was awesome. I just love the name of this thing. I love the fact that it's in Alcatraz. It's just such a badass map. I mean, I absolutely loved it. But anyway, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the next map. I'm just trying to speed through this right now. Buried. This was a great map. If you are new to zombies and you want a DLC, like if you want a DLC but you're new to zombies and you're worried like, oh, these DLCs are probably, like DLC maps are probably harder because these are for better players. Buried is actually very simple to play. It is extremely easy. There's a lot of room to move around in. There's not too much to do. Actually, there is still a lot to do, but it's pretty straightforward to figure out. I like the Wonder Weapon that actually gets added to every Black Ops 2 map you have if you buy this DLC. The Ray Gun Mark II. It's a 3-shot burst, no splash damage, but it has very high penetrating power. I like Leroy right there, which I found out his actual name's Arthur, but we could just call people love calling him Leroy, so we're just gonna keep calling him that. Basically, you can give him alcohol to bust down piles of trash that are blocking your way into certain areas. You can you can give him candy to do all kinds of special things, which I'm not gonna explain. You can just look it up. I love the Paralyzer special weapon. You can look that up. I'm not really going into much detail about things, okay? I love the Trample Steam, which was actually in Die Rise as well. It's a special buildable. That was the Ray Gun Mark II he was actually firing right there, like the thing firing the green blast. That was it. Let's see. I like the Hedge Maze. I actually do like the Hedge Maze. It's fun. I like the Witch House because if you get through, she gives you a free perk. I think you have to wait like 5 or 6 rounds after every time you go in to get the free perk to actually get the free perk again. I love the revolver that replaced the Python. It's called the Remington New Model Army. I love the Head Chopper buildable. That was awesome. That explains itself. I like the new perk as well, Vulturade. It's a really good perk. Lets you see where everything is and everything. So yeah, we're moving into the next map, Origins. Best map ever in my opinion. I'm sorry, even better than Revelations, even though Origins was in Revelations. So basically, this map was the start of the Black Ops 3 storyline. It was Jason Blundell's second map. His first one was Mob of the Dead. The rest of the maps before Mob of the Dead and then the map Buried were all done by a guy named Jimmy Zielinski. Such a freaking beast of a map. Why is my brightness back down? Just such a freaking amazing map. I absolutely loved it. I love the way you got to turn on the power. There's 6 generators that turn on sections of power, like power to their section. I love the Templar zombies. I love the Maxis drone, which like has Maxis's brain in it. It's like the M27 Dragonfire from multiplayer. He just flies around and shoots zombies and revives players in multiplayer. If you're playing online with more people. I love the stabs, which are the wonder weapons. They're these elemental stabs. You have fire, lightning, ice, and wind. They all have different ways to build them and upgrade them, but they're absolutely amazing. So, yeah, I love the Tommy gun came back for this map. The LMG that Dempsey's holding right there came back. I mean, it didn't come back. It's in this map, and it was such a badass thing. In Battlefield 1, it's the Sentry Kit weapon. Let's see. What else? I like the shield. That came back. I liked the oh yeah, the Mauser. That's right. That's the pistol that he's using is the starter pistol for this map. It's a really good one. It does the same damage as the M1911, but the Pack-a-Punch version is different. It fires like pure blast of 115, so it has very good penetration power, I think, too. So that's cool. I didn't like that the Olympia wasn't in the map. Not that I use the Olympia too much in any map, I like the characters in general. The new versions of our original crew. They're now the Origins crew, aka Primus. Um, let's see. I like the giant robots. I even like the Panzer. I really have like not too much trouble killing him. I just kill him with an MP40 every time. That was another gun that came back, by the way, MP40. STG-44 was in this map. My favorite Black Ops 2 shotgun was in this map, the KSG. There's just so many great things in this map. I can't find too much to say about like how I don't like this map. It's a difficult map for sure, and it's a difficult Easter egg if you're doing solo mode. Like, but it's mainly step 3 that's the hardest. If you can't get step 3 done, like on solo, that's okay. Just go and get other people. You'll be able to do it easier. But I don't think there's too much else to say about this, really.
My name is Samantha. I'm going to tell you how all this really began.
Well, there you go. I just wanted to throw that in right there. Well, I'm sorry, everyone, but that concludes our talk. That was pretty much it. I mean, not much else to say. I liked everything. Oh, sorry. Origins, that was the map that was in Chronicles. And that's another reason it was in Chronicles, because it was such... Like, it had to come back. It was the best map ever. Like, I have not found one person that hates Origins. Then again, there's my friend Ben, but... I mean, he hasn't played it often enough anyway. So... But, yeah. But yeah, that concludes our talk, pretty much. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I tried to make it quick and didn't go into descriptions of the maps. I just said why I liked them and why they were or weren't in Zombies Chronicles. Oh yeah, Mob of the Dead. That's right. Yeah, that one wasn't in there, which everyone was surprised because like it was such a great map. But apparently Jason Blundell, I think, said he has like him and Treyarch and Activision all have plans for it later on. So whether that'll be like a DLC 6 or maybe Black Ops 4, perhaps. We don't know. They just said like I think he said something about like that hinted that maybe they have plans for it later. They might. He said he has like other ideas for it. I believe he said. I can't remember exactly what he said. You guys can go check out like I'm trying to remember who he said it to. Oh yeah, he said it to the Smith Plays, I believe. So you can look up the Smith Plays little talk with Jason Blundell. So but then again, it might be someone else. I believe it was Smith Plays though. Oh wait, no. If you want, look up Johnny J25, and he can, like, cause he made a video about why Mob of the Dead wasn't in there. That's right. It was Johnny J25. And then yeah, Buried, as great a map as it was, we really didn't need it. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, that concludes our talk. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, for further content. And I really have not too much to say. You guys will know, like, by the point you watch this, you've probably already seen my not Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront 2 trailer reaction, so I really enjoyed that. I hope to play it later when I get a PS4 finally. It looks like it's going to be a sick game. I'll probably enjoy it. I played the original Battlefront. So, anyway, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.